So I have 2 small framed art pieces to ship. These 2 Coca-Cola prints on foil. I didn't get a lot, you know, I accepted an offer. Sold for $15 plus shipping. There's how much it was with shipping. So pretty happy about that. So I just have to get them packaged up carefully and in the mail. The first thing that I'd like to do is to use painter's tape and put it on the glass. I just peel off some painter's tape to go diagonal, and I fold under both ends. I fold under both ends so that they have a place to grab hold of. So I guess I don't have it as long as what I would like. And this is just in case, heaven forbid the glass would break, but I do this. So now, by folding that under, they have something to get a hold of. So let's do that opposite direction. Fold it under. Might as well go ahead and fold this under. And this comes off really easy. It doesn't leave any tape residue. Again, it's painter's tape, blue painter's tape. You can pick it up at the hardware store. Let's do the next one. Sorry about the glare. Oh, just press it down lightly. This one I'll just fold under before I even get started. I don't know why I didn't do that already. Didn't line up. See how easy it comes off? And like I said, it doesn't leave any residue. Lined up a little better. Okay, now, this is not a very deep frame. I have a couple of options now. I can either cut a piece of scrap cardboard and fit on here, or I can put some foam on here. Since the frame is very shallow, I'm going to put some foam between these and on top of the glass. It's a little larger than what I need, so I'm going to cut it down. Or you could use small bubble wrap. In the winter time is fine, but in the summer I wouldn't use bubble wrap because it can leave impressions on the glass if it gets too hot. Now I want to stretch wrap this together. Although I'm thinking about turning this one, I have this one facing upright with the foam. I'm going to turn this one and face it down. Let's see, I think the foam will be enough in between. Just in case, I'm going to put some small bubble wrap in between. Basically, work with what you have and try to separate the 2 prints and have something protecting the glass. I have stretch wrap, something that I like to use, so I'm going to go ahead and yes, the bubble wrap and foam is getting folded up and over, and that's okay. Alright, I think that's pretty good. You can stretch it to tear it. I just like to cut it. Then I'm just going to press everything down. Nothing is going to shift or move. Now it's time for bubble wrap. I have some large 1/2-inch bubble wrap. And the important thing is that the ends are covered, but it's pretty short here. So I'm going to run some the opposite direction. So I have 3 pieces going one direction right now and 2 the opposite. Just kind of center it up. And I don't want this to get too thick, so I'm not going to double this up. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to adjust this and cut it so it meets, just meets in the middle. These didn't reach all the way, but I'm okay with that. I'm going to tuck this under, pull this up, tuck this under a little bit, pull this up, and tape it. And you know I like to use masking tape because it's cheaper than my packing tape. Try to make this as flat as possible. Piece on each end. And that should be pretty good. Got my thank you label on here. I had to run upstairs and get these. Apply my thank you label, and now I just have to get the box. I'm using a regular USPS priority mailbox, box number 1097. I think this will work good. It's a little test fit. Yeah, that's going to be fine. I just have to get one end closed. I always add a little extra tape. sticking up on this corner. Now, something I always do when I'm using these boxes, at least it works almost every time, is that I put 2 air pillows in the bottom, side by side, to serve as a cushion should the box get, you know, slammed. So check this again. I make sure there's not any movement side by side. See how that moves? I don't want that. I save paper towel tubes because these are flexible. And I'll put 1 in each side. In fact, I might slide it down with it. I just have to get it started. Squeezing it. I don't have a lot of room, a lot of movement here. I feel good about that. Now, it's not moving. Now, as far as air pillows on the end, it depends on how much room. And in this case, I could have gone with the longer box because I don't have any room for air pillows. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to change this. Instead of air pillows, I'm going to use 2 sheets of large 1/2-inch bubble wrap and just put a little on this end that I'm sliding in. Remember, I want my cardboard tubes. Get those lined up. Normally, my air pillows work. But okay, now push this in. It's nice and snug. I have just a little bit of room left on the end, so I can add this little bit of bubble wrap before I close it up. Give it some tape. And then I like to write the first and last initial of the buyer, ES, going to Kansas. That way we can't mix up the labels. All right, in the mail it goes. If you'd like information on the dispensers I use for my tape, there's links in the description below the video.